Well, I mean, that's the big question. Is she here as a gesture of outreach, trying to smooth over relations between the UK and the EU, or is this from other motive? Is it security related? Is it migration related? The strange thing is that for months, Liz Truss was really kind of sneering at the idea of this European political community. She said Europe has enough political bodies, they don't need another one. But then last week, she suddenly U-turned and said not only did she want to attend the summit here in Prague, she wanted the UK to host the second meeting, and she wants to change the name of the body from the European Political Community to the European Political Forum. It was thought the community sounded too much like what the EU was called before 1992. Now, what I've heard so far today is that people felt that she was being very constructive, actually, behind the scenes there, that she was talking about some of the major concerns that the UK shares with the EU, with continental European countries. But I think the UK does have a concern here. They do not want this body to become EU-dominated, and that's why they wanted the next summit to be held in the UK. It looks like that wish has been rebuffed. I'm hearing rumors that tonight they're going to announce that the second summit of the European political community will be held in Moldova, not in the UK. However, that's still a bit of a win for the UK because Moldova is not an EU country, and the UK government, I've been hearing, they're really concerned. They want this to be led by non-EU countries, not by EU countries. So far it seems today that actually the other European leaders have interpreted Liz Truss's language and behavior here as being quite conciliatory and perhaps, just maybe, turning the page toward a new era in UK-EU relations because things have been really bad since Brexit.
Early days on her tenure. This European political community, it was perhaps a little bit undermined by the announcement that came a day ago from Vienna that OPEC nations had decided to cut oil production, therefore boosting the coffers of Vladimir Putin?
Well, it's certainly a reminder of the big challenges that Europe faces right now. And of course, those energy challenges face European countries, whether they're in the EU or not. So it's definitely a reminder of the need for this kind of cooperation. It's also a reminder of just how much the challenges are there. And of course, tomorrow we're having just an EU summit with the 27 EU leaders, and their energy is square on the table. There's going to be some pretty frank discussions about Germany's 200 billion euro self-bailout that has not proven very popular with their EU partners. They think this could distort the EU markets. They're pretty mad about it, and they want something in return, especially southern European countries. They want a cap on the price of gas, the wholesale price of gas. The northern European countries, Germany, Netherlands, Sweden, Denmark, they are all dead set against this. There's going to be a big discussion about that tomorrow, but it really comes to how much of a drastic intervention should the EU have in the energy markets? How much should things change? Things are already going to change a lot in terms of energy preparations for the winter. But those discussions tomorrow, I think today has been all about unity and kumbaya, sitting around the table. We all love each other. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be quite different, especially in the way some countries are feeling about Germany right now after that 200 billion self-bailout.
Dave Keating reporting live from Prague. Many thanks for that update.